Hey everybody, how's it going? My name is Rick Bodie, and what we're going to talk about today is called cloud computing, which most of you may or may not have heard about it. There's been a lot of debate. Um, my interest is just the underlying how so many privacy advocates and everybody is against it. And it's like I think it's interesting how it draws parallels to the economy and like the market-driven nature of technology because it's happening and it's going to happen, like without a doubt. I mean, that's kind of what the discussion is today. Is that um, can we stop technologies from emerging just because we see an ill nature in them or something like that? And the big argument is that people look at cloud computing as giving up information, and then privacy concern, and kind of the big brother deal. And I mean, all of those are very true arguments that it could be exploited and things like that. But cloud computing, the absolute benefits of not being tied to a machine, not being tied to any one machine. And we've started to move that way with the browser and then webmail, like Gmail applications. And now we're taking that further with our files and our collaboration and our pictures and everything like that. You see Flickr. It's very much a movement of the Web 2.0. Now what we're going to do is we're going to pull up Slashdot here, and I'm just going to kind of show you, multiple experts trying to define cloud computing, leading experts, having trouble, why Amazon opposes cloud computing operability at Microsoft. UC Berkeley examine cloud computing obstacles, and all these people, draw government action, and we look here, they're going to try to, bid on cloud, the actual term, and, it's just patriarch dampening cloud computing. It's like, oh my gosh. But so if you were to read all this and read the news and read different things, I mean, these are when I type in cloud computing, this is what comes up. Now, hopefully on YouTube, when you type in cloud computing, you can talk about this. And I'm here to say that it doesn't matter what these corporations thinks. It is going to happen. And see, that's the biggest thing, is that it's going to happen from the ground up. I mean, I am almost completely cloud computing. I own, let's see, I used to, yeah, 2 laptops, a netbook, 3 home machines, 1 Vista, 1 XP. I have an office machine that I got in my one office, and I completely rely on the cloud because let's look at the progression. Look at the progression. People back in the day, you had snails, the snail network, and people would exchange information based on, here's a floppy, here you go, or here's a file, go take it. And so, people you pop out this floppy and you send it. Okay, that's cool. Then came the network of, oh, now we can email files. I can go here and I can send this to you, and this is the network, and we can collaborate and things like that, and you can send it back to me. Um, Cloud computing is a little different. Cloud computing is that collaborative workforce. And I think why so many people are opposing it is that people don't know how to make money off it. They don't know the right way to do it. And Web 2.0 and all these different things are really taking advantage of it. Because what cloud computing is that I put all of my information, everything that I would normally do on my computer, and put it out in the cloud. The cloud is the internet. So if I have a file on my computer, and when I edit it and change it, it would then be linked to every other computer that I'm collaborating with. So that may be a researcher, and this is a direct application. This may be a researcher for a project that we're doing on market-based economies. And when I update the Excel file, he doesn't have to wait for me to email an update once a week. He can just open up the Excel file, and there you go. It's just like a website or updating something like that. So, like, as we work together, and we have a common repository of information. Look at the power of that. Look at the lag time. Look at the instant information. It's that constant flow of information, and you look at that in business. Those are huge implications, and people are looking at this at such a micro level. They're seeing it as, oh, my netbook, I can do word processing, and well, I don't have to have any resources on the computer, so I can really have a really dumb machine. What I see cloud computing is taking the power of the internet and taking, a lot of people talk about parallel processing and using, the power of millions of machines. Well, that's what cloud computing is that, you're collaborating with not machines, but people. So it's that parallel clustering of knowledge that I see as such an advantage. So, you look up cloud computing, nobody knows what it is. I'm saying cloud computing is the interchange of information between individuals in a common repository known as the internet. Now, a lot of different people will define it different ways, a lot of people, but that's where I see the benefit. Now, how do you get involved with this? Well, I think one of the easiest ways is, and it's in beta, getdropbox.com. Not affiliated with these people at all. Just a great company. I like it because it works on my Mac, works on my Linux machine, ties into Nautilus if you guys are into, you know, Ubuntu or anything like that. Ties into my Mac, and it is absolutely amazing. So not only can I have a web interface, but what it does, right up here in the corner, I have a little Dropbox. And, you know, they give you 2 gigs for free at 64%. If you're just doing files, it's fine. You know, they go up to 100 gigs. So it just depends how much information you work with on a daily basis and how much you want to have available everywhere. So I look here, and you know, I have a Mac. Love it. Whose computer can do this? Or this. It really adds to functionality. It really does. You know, drop stuff over. That was just a quick fanboy plug. I know you guys probably love that or hate it, depending on what side you're on. But you open up, you know, and what you're going to do, you're just going to have a folder, Dropbox. I mean, that can be in my documents, you know, and this, it's just going to be in my places. And then all of these, anytime anything's updated, you know, I've got a little, let's see, idea file down here. So say, you know, long-term goals, post this online. You know, that's one of my long-term goals. And now I'm going to save it. Here, let's see. I think it's under projects. Yeah. Let's see. Where is it at? So we're going to save it. Boom. Look at that. It's syncing right now. And then boom, out on the web. So now every other machine gets it updated instantly. Now, how awesome is that? And now you might also look at, you know, there's conflict files. If we were working at the exact same file at the exact same time, you know, there's going to be conflicts, and that's where they duplicate the data. And then you have Rick's copy, and they have different things. But I mean, there's little problems like that, but not a big deal. I mean, I just merged it back into this, and we're all good. So, I mean, look at the power of that. Like, if I was collaborating on an Excel sheet, let's secure it. You know, financial data. Let's not do that. What was it? My school folder. I'm an MBA student. You know, and Dr. Goodall. You know, look at our notes and like. You know, these are Excel files, these are our notes, these are, you know, different journal articles. You know, we just post these, and then they're right on our computer. You know, nobody had to tell me anything, nobody had to do anything. That's how it is. So, you know, do you see benefit in that? Yeah. I mean, you know, we look at pictures and like Facebook and different things like that, and it's like you talk about the ultimate cloud of information is social networking. So, just kind of get you guys updated, get you guys thinking about it. I'm saying that there is no stopping it because this is another discussion, but I see the parallels of technology in a market-driven economy as a market-driven, feature, customer-oriented. That's what the internet is. So I think it's interesting that all these people can badmouth all of it, but if you can't figure it out as a major corporation, some guy in his basement will. And you know, now they're trying to buy people out and stuff, but that's the nature of reality. If you don't provide the services, if you don't step up, when a big idea like this grabs a hold, you know, and this happens every week. And that's why I think it's going to be fun to talk to you guys and do stuff like that and share my ideas about stuff. But I mean, this is cutting edge, and this happens every single week, you know. And customers aren't going to wait around for Microsoft or anything like that. I mean, yeah, when it goes mainstream, possibly. But, I mean, who's doing the legwork here? Who's doing the research and development? Well, it's all these smaller companies. And that excites me. I really enjoy Web 2.0. They're calling it Web 3.0 because people are finally figuring out, hey, we got to make money on this. You know, and I think it's funny. They say, you know, do it once, you're good. Do it twice, you're great. Do it 3 times. Oh, my, you know. So I think that's what you get with Web 1.0. We did it in the 90s. Web 2.0 did it in 2000. Web 3.0, we're hitting it right now. So, enjoy, and I hope to hear back from you guys and hear what you think about this. What is cloud computing to you guys, and how are you using it? So feel free to respond, and I'd love to hear from you. Thanks.